Hello everyone, this is the North America Math Contest Go Go Go. We're then going to look at the next three problems of the format. Let's look at the problem 6 first. A square piece of paper has a dot in its top right corner and is lying on the table. The square is folded along with in its diagonal and then rotated 90 degrees clockwise about its center and then finally unfolded as shown. So we are required to find the resulting figure. Now let's look at this. If it has been folded one time, the dot in here, right, will go to here. Okay, I don't think you can see that. Just wait for a sec. So, we assume that a square is like this, right? The dot is here. If it gets folded for the first time, the dot will just transform from here to here. And the graph itself will become like this. And the paper will become like this. After that, it has been rotated for 90 degrees clockwise. It will then become DAAA, AAA, AAA. It will be something like this. So this will be the location of the dot after the what I call the third step. Now let's talk about like if we expand it back. If we put it back, then it will go back to the from here to here again. Like think about it. The paper just goes from here and then just rotates to here. Think about it this way, from here to here. So that the final image will become something like this. So the dot will be in the what I call the right, the bottom right. So the answer will be E. Now let's look at the problem 7. For problem 7, the easiest way is that you can just simply put them there. But theoretically, like this is a contest, so let's expand it, elaborate it on a bit deeper. So which of the following of x is x greater than x2? So we can divide it into like different caseworks, right? So first of all, remember that x squared, so first of all, let's consider the negative case. So for the negative case, when x is less than 0, x is negative, x squared is positive. So this means that x squared is larger than x when x is less than 0. We consider the second case, x is equal to 0. X squared is equal to x because 0 times 0 is equal to 0 and 0 is equal to 0. So when x less than 0 less than x less than 1, this is the only case where x will be larger than x squared, right? Because if you time a number by a number that is in between the range of 0 and 1, it must be smaller. So it will be like this. In other cases, when x is equal to 1, x squared is equal to x. And when x is larger than 1, x squared is larger than x. So this means that only for the case where 0 is less than x less than 1, x will be larger than x squared. So therefore, we can just find out the number that is in this range, which inevitably we find that is D. Okay, so now let's look at the problem 8. For problem 8, you can, you can assume that the first, we can like denote it in this way. Assume the 10th digit is A and the 1st digit is B. So original number would be AB, where it is 10A plus B. New number would just simply be 10B plus A. So what we want to find is that we know that the difference between them is equal to what I called 54. So this means that we can like simply simplify it into 9a minus 9b is equal to 54, which this is equal to 9 a minus b is equal to 44. So a minus d will be 6. We look back at the problem and you ask us to find the positive difference between the two integers of the original integer. Two digits of the original integer, and we find that this difference is actually 6. So therefore the answer is going to be 6, which is going to be C. Here we come to the end of our lesson by talking about all of the 3 problems, and I hope you have learned a lot. See you next week. Bye bye.